people. Welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. It's finished, and I'm so tired because that nearly sleep. It's finished. Leeds United 0, Manchester United 0. I've seen more quality in a Sunday league match than what I did today. Leeds, their quality was non-existent. United, I mean, they just couldn't get past man marking to get brutally honest with you. I mean, Bruno had a poor game. Everyone was just quite shit. Like, it was quite a shit game. Just really bad quality. But please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Let's get as many people in here as possible. Go retweet my last tweet at Let's Talk EPL. Let's get as many people in here as possible. It's going to be very difficult for a 0-0 match reaction, but you know, let's try. But RJ, title race is over.
I mean, statistically, no, but it's looking more and more unlikely, right? I'm just looking at this optimistically. Look,
unlikely.
Very
unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Oh my god.
I mean, look, it's as simple as this, right? How I see things is there's a chance, but it's like 1 in a million. It's like winning the lottery.
You're expecting City to lose 3 out of 5 games. Are you completely off your head?
They will lose 1. They'll lose against Chelsea.
That's not fucking 3, is it?
They'll lose against
Who else are they going to lose?
They'll lose against the Geordies. The Geordies will beat them.
Oh, you are joking. Oh my god.
I'd say Maximum will like spin Ruben Diaz back to Portugal, you know what I mean?
And Everton.
Oh, you didn't just say that.
Oh, Everton, you never know. Like I said, Gylfi Sigurdsson, scoring top.
Yeah, but then you've got to go beat every fucking team.
But look, the thing we have to play, right? So we have to play Liverpool, who are dog shite. We have to play Villa, who don't have Jack Grealish.
He'll be back soon.
He won't be back for our game, though. He won't be back for our game.
Right.
Then we have Leicester, who probably could be a touchdown.
Yeah. That's gonna be a walk.
And then Wolves.
Fuck off. The only really winnable game is fucking bloody Wolves.
No, I mean, that's a violation.
No,
without Jack Grealish. I'm not saying we are, but I'm just saying it's.
Fulham are extremely difficult.
You should have heard Matthew before.
Villa drew. Nearly drew to Man City. Played very well.
Yeah, but Matty Cash is suspended for the next 2-3 games.
We beat Man City.
Yeah,
they didn't.
This is a joke. Look, you want to extend this. This is the only way we're going to extend this now. If you want just a 15-minute stream where we literally talk about nothing about this game, go on ahead, mate. Because let's be honest, who wants to see that anymore?
Today, we're 1 point closer to City than we were at the start of the day.
Oh God! I mean, he is speaking truths to that. But what I will say is,
the standard of this is Michael Owen level. Fucking hell! Neither team scored today, so guess what? It was a draw.
Yeah, we're 1 point.
No, but we're 1 point. Never mind.
What have you swallowed? Michael Owen's punditry dictionary?
No. We're 1 point closer to City.
I took his Ballon d'Or.
We're 1 point closer to City. They'll lose to Newcastle. They'll lose today, and that will knock their confidence completely. They're going to lose to Crystal Palace. They're going to lose all of the rest of their games, and you won't be laughing when 21 comes home. And that will happen.
Here, let's read some comments because Niall probably will get a shotgun sooner or later.
We're doing the double.
Dan James, aka said a damn sure is a fraud. Every night fan should be. I mean, look, let's be honest, right? Who's your right winger? Like fucking Hudson-Odoi. What has he done all season? Thank you.
He's a fucking Liverpool fan, you twat.
Okay, Salah. Fuck him. Even Mane, like literally Mane. Anyway, Greenwood just as bad as Dan James today. I thought Greenwood had a bad performance today. I
thought Greenwood was one of your best players.
Yeah,
I thought his shots were so bad.
The bar wasn't exactly high because most of your players were shit, but I did think he was the one player who I actually thought a bit of quality might happen. Rashford was injured. Rashford was injured. Bruno was non-existent.
McFred
played
just,
well.
I mean,
Dan
James-
Wan-Bissaka, I'll give you that.
Dan James just did a Dan James performance, really. Leeds did a low block, so I sort of thought that you'd struggle because they did a low block on you.
Yeah. I think if we're going man of match, I think Wan-Bissaka for me was our best player.
We're still unbeaten away this season. Who else can say that?
I mean, yeah, fuck it, we'll take it. We'll keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I love how we're just thinking about this.
Are Liverpool getting Champions League? No, we are. Well, Chelsea aren't even getting a trophy. They'll lose to Leicester in the FA Cup final, and they're getting pummeled by Real Madrid. We've had the second best season in the. Even if we don't win the league,
Well, Sean, like, is this the same team that lost to like Burnley, Brighton? Should we go on? You had some bad losses.
You drew to Steve Bruce.
Like I said.
You drew to Steve Bruce.
Exactly. Yeah. Steve Willock literally turned your defense into mush, my guy. Right? And should Leeds get a penalty? Not a hope.
What?
Yeah, no, I said Willock. No, there's no penalty. To be fair, like that's just toxic behavior by you guys. So now, come on.
Hold on. What fucking penalty?
Luke Shaw's handball. They checked.
It was literally.
Velverswan, I have a lot of respect for you, mate, but that is the most stupidest comment I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
it was pretty stupid. And the fact they actually tried, they actually tried.
Oh, come on. His arm was by his side.
Wait, I've got a question.
Oh,
at the end of
Velverswan, you've let me down with that comment, bro. You've let me down.
At the end of the season, how are we going to change our 20 times chant to 21 times? It won't sound right.
Oh my god. Oh my.
It's not going to sound very.
21 times.
It won't come off the tongue as easily. It won't come off the tongue as easily. That's the only thing that's bad about this season. Through in and
No, look. Consider this as good content. All right. Hold on. No, I'm not saying it's a penalty, but I was asking.
Okay.
Of course, Leeds fans are complaining.
Leeds fans need either they don't know the rule book or they're just not distancing.
Maybe in the championship, maybe in the championship they'll be allowed to get it, but not in the Premier League. The standards are way too high in the Premier League in order to get that.
Their whole fan base and owners are so delusional. They keep calling us out for joining the Super League, but they were the greediest fans in the championship. Do they not charge like 40 quid a ticket?
No, I agree with that, but I'll happily call you all out.
No,
all about the fucking wankers.
Well,
no, don't call us out. Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
Okay, the top 6 chief executive and owners are tossers.
Yeah, but Leeds are being hypocritical.
And the fans are
I'm sorry, wait, who? Just one question, right? Who actually was surprised? All right, let's be truly honest. These owners are the most.
Just because I'm not surprised doesn't mean that they're not tossers.
Disappointed, but not surprised. Disappointed, but not surprised.
No, I'm definitely calling the Glazer family and Edward tossers.
Literally, you ask any fan for the last 15 years and saying, "Oh, how do you like the Glazers?" They would say 100% no. They probably even say a bit more than that. But this is trying to be
they did burn the American flag outside Old Trafford yesterday, so I'm pretty sure I get the idea of the feelings.
And they chanted "Malcolm's in a box" as well.
Yeah, that was it. Obviously, I'm just gonna say.
So what are you doing there? What are you doing?
I'm gonna say you can protest, of course. I have absolutely no issue with that.
Yeah.
Firstly, clean up your shit, you bunch of pigs. And secondly, chanting Malcolm's in a box, that's just highly disrespectful and a bit tacky, to be fair, and just a bit disgusting. And then to burn the American flag, that is 4 people do not represent about 300 million people. So let me make that quite clear right now. And FYI, okay, maybe 4 plus FSG, so that's 5, then Kroenkes, that's 7. So 7 people don't represent 300 million. So there was really absolutely no need to go burn the American flag. That's just a bit rude. But back to the football. if we
Sean, can we just ask this comment? Some United fan on the football chair said Donald Trump should buy. If that was the case, what does that solve? What does that solve? That pretty much puts us in the same scenario.
He's
Listen,
friends with the Glazers. He's friends with the Glazers.
Yeah, exactly. No, you tell Donald Trump, yeah, what's football? He'll say, oh yeah, Tom Brady. You know that Tom Brady. Bloke.
No, what
Listen,
what you want is you want a Middle East owner with lots of oil.
Ben Salman, come inside, please.
Whoever, they just need to have a shit ton of oil.
Potato. We'll take whoever. You know what I mean? If you got a
I'll Google who's the richest and
I think the
richest was like the one I was going for.
If he was still alive.
FYI, I think Bin Laden is dead.
If you're still alive,
at least that's what.
Imagine
at least that's
who's the book I was going to buy Newcastle? Can we bring him to the Glazers and just ask him, yo, can you buy us instead? Like he might the two of us. Newcastle United, let's go. Geordies and Manx, Jesus.
I'm looking at Forbes. I'm looking at Forbes now.
We see like if Elon Musk would like to buy Man United, turn this into a Tesla group.
Tesla, yeah, because that's going to help.
Right. Dr. Dre should buy Man United.
Right, so
Marshall's weed would actually be a thing then.
So you got Elon Musk. I don't think you want Elon. Right, right. I'm going to move away from the United States. They seem you don't want them. You don't want China really. They pretty
the Queen should buy Man United.
No, she's an Arsenal fan. She'll probably ruin us. Yeah, she is an Arsenal fan.
Oh.
You've got Japan. You've got I'm gonna brutally say this name, Masayoshi Son, who's worth 45.4 billion.
He probably is a Spurs fan because of Son.
He's from Japan, not South Korea.
Oh god.
Oh fuck. All right. Adios. It was a humble mistake. All right. I'm sorry.
What a twat. You absolute twat. Okay, FYI, there's not many. Well, unless they're not showing the Middle East on Forbes, which could actually.
I mean, there is Conor McGregor. Do you know what I mean? There is Conor.
Oh,
you know?
Jesus Christ.
At least he knows the rule book. Do you mean?
Do you think he has? RJ, go Google Conor McGregor's value.
I know what it is. I know what it is off the top of my head. It's like 200
Okay,
million.
what is it? Okay, so do you think that's anywhere near the 3 billion that United are worth? No. I'm already Arsenal's owner. Daniel saying, "Damn, RJ, yes, you just got."
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
I mean,
it was a mistake. It was a mistake. All right, we move on. Let's talk about the game.
RJ's geography, guys, is not great. But what did you make of the starting lineup? I'm presuming Ollie thought that they would leave space in behind. That wasn't the case. But when the teams came out, what were your thoughts?
Why is Pogba not starting?
Why is Dani not starting?
Why is Cavani
I think no.
Cavani
should have been. Cavani should have been like 60 a minute, in my opinion. Bring him on for like Dan James.
The subs were too late as well. Yeah, they were all.
Donny Van de Beek got like 2 minutes on. Like, what is he going to do in 2 minutes, Ollie? I know he's like a moment maker, but like, come on, he's not going to be doing. Well, still, 2 and 6. Let's be honest. I don't think a footballer can do much in 6 minutes or even 2.
There's a difference between 4 minutes between the two. Velvetran saying, "No, if I was you, I would deduct some points from the picture quiz from the United team." No, we do it fairly here. They only get deducted points if RJ cheats. And from what I can remember, he didn't cheat.
Yes.
In the last one, in the week before, he definitely did. That's
allegedly.
That's why he was. It's why he was so booked and then sent off for foul and abusive language.
And then I was brought back immediately.
What did you make of the passing? Because I'm not going to lie, the passing today was utterly horrific.
Couldn't keep hold of the ball for more than 10 seconds. It was awful.
Did they really just like follow Fred's footsteps today, like where he couldn't pass like a single yard? I thought, just in general, it was just really bad in general from the lad.
Yeah, but both teams were bad, though. It wasn't even just us. Everyone was bad. It was just an awful game of football.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was? I know Man City, not Man City, Leeds United go for this man to man, this sort of man marking sort of style. Do you think your players suffered from that?
Bruno
Definitely.
did for Calvin Phillips.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I think when you got rid of Bruno and you didn't have someone influential like Pogba on the field, I think that definitely made a big impact, especially because I'm just gonna be honest. Like McFred, if we really want to play creative, those two, you can't trust them. I'm sorry. Even just like, go on.
Sorry. How many times did Lindelof try that over the top ball again just because it worked once against Ronaldo? He tried it about 5 times today and never worked one.
I mean, like, look, the centre backs of Leeds are not fucking stupid. Like, they understand that. And plus, Bielsa will literally tell them, look, this is what he's going to do. Because he did it before. He did it in the Spurs matches where he did as well. And I think he tried to do it in Burnley as well. Well, I'm hoping, the lads just pick up form, solidify that second place. I think anything we do now, look, like I said, this season is definitely an upgrade from last season. We can definitely say that with 100% chest, right? We can say that, and hopefully,
I'm just looking at some statistics. I'm going into some more in-depth ones. I haven't got the in-depth ones for the screen. Your passing accuracy was 85%. You lost possession 143 times.
Jesus Christ.
How the name of God did we do
Leeds lost possession 134 times.
130 of them were Fred. By the looks of it.
Oh my God.
No, so obviously, like I said, if we do actually bring in some players, I think the next goal that we need to do is focus on just performances in general. I think really, if we get closer to Man City next season, say 1 or 2 points next season, I think that's even better than, finishing in Orton. You didn't have
one counter attack. Do you think that was part of the problem as well?
Yes.
We did have one, did we not?
No.
It wasn't. None of them were actually effective, or none of them actually worked as well. Because they press back so much. Like,
let's not forget though. Like they haven't lost at home to any top 6 side this season. So like,
true.
It's not really.
Plus, they did beat Man City with 10 men.
Yeah. Didn't beat us with 11.
Yeah, I mean,
we're winning the title.
I mean, you kept the ball better in the second half than the first half.
That wasn't hard.
I think we got more chances in the second half to win it. But I don't know. Look, one thing I will say, right? And if I can ask Matthew, is that all right now?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Right, realistically speaking, right? Every team upgrades. City get a left back, they get a striker, and they get one more person, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we get Sancho, we get Rice potentially, or another CDM and a centre back. Do you see us win the league
You're
next
finally
season?
getting on board with Declan Rice. It's lovely to see.
Look, I don't give a rat's ass. I'll kick his ass when he comes to fucking Dublin any time of the week. Anyway, so do you think we'll win the league if we get in all our targets? Do you really think we'll win the league?
I don't know. I think this season's our best chance because Liverpool are going to be. Well,
I don't think we'll ever see. If I'm really honest, I don't think we'll see Liverpool back at the position they were in. Their squad depth is ruined. They're not going to get Champions League.
The 3 up there will be City, Chelsea, United.
I think Leicester will be up there as well.
No.
For the majority of the season, and then they'll drop off.
They'll be top 4, but I don't think they're gonna have enough to push it.
I think Chelsea. I don't even think City will win the league next season, but I don't think we will either. I think it'll be Chelsea. I'm fully honest.
But RJ's asking if you've got all them signings, do you think you could win the league?
Well, we could, but I don't think we will.
Other than bringing those 3 players, do you think it's our depth that makes us bad, or do you think just in general?
If you bring in them players and you don't lose anyone in the summer, surely your depth has improved.
It is, yeah, but we will get rid of some players. Like Jesse will leave, Dalot will leave.
I'm not on about them because they're not even playing this season.
We'll have Ethan Laird back.
If you keep the core, right? If you keep the core of this squad. So if you keep all of the first teamers, right, let Jesse go, let Dallo go, let Phil Jones go, let Romeo go, possibly even sell De Gea and bring in Bishop from your youth team. Do you not think that your depth would have improved? Because your depth would go from having the likes of Dan James to...
As well, we could bring in more youngsters as well. I think
James Garner,
people like Hannibal as well. I think next season we need to see a bit of Hannibal. If I'm really honest, Hannibal needs to come into it.
I think that's a terrible idea. I think
we need to see James Garner. I think we need to get James Garner.
I think have him. Isn't he a CDM, James Garner? No, play him like the Carabao Cup or something like that.
No. The best thing to do for these boys is get them out on a season-long loan to a Brighton or a Villa or Southampton or
Ahmed will be better next season as well.
Yeah, Ahmed Diallo definitely needs to get utilised next season. That's for sure.
And Palestri might see some Palestri as well.
That'd be a tough one. Because he costs more than some players.
I don't know about Palestri. I really don't. I'd need to. I'm gonna speak to that Real Madrid fan about Palestri. I mean, he might know a bit more, but
I never heard of him until he joined United.
Nah, neither did I.
I watched a bit of him, but before he joined United, but I think he was just very unlucky.
Are you sure you're not on about watching highlights of him, RJ? Because you are not. Yes. You are not convinced. You are not convincing me. You watch your Uruguayan leagues.
I mean, I watch the Irish league, so I'll watch fucking anything. But
why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
I'm from Ireland. My guy.
I'm from Northern Ireland. I don't watch the Northern.
There's no Northern Ireland league, is there?
Craig saying that sleeping on Liverpool, in my opinion, one bad season, and people forget massively.
It's not that, man.
It's not about that.
You got exposed for what your depth is.
There's an element of that. Look, the element of the system's been found out. Also, we're not sure how Van Dijk's going to come back.
Or Henderson.
And to be brutally honest, Henderson only had a groin strain or a groin
issue. Still, that's his fourth injury this season.
And Gomez as well. Gomez.
Gomez.
The main issue for Liverpool is you're finishing. You're not clinical. Now, unless you get a top quality striker, I just don't know if Liverpool can make that jump back to where they were.
Who's going to join Liverpool? That's the question. Like, if
there is an element of that as well. But back to United and back to the game.
Yeah, of course.
Where was what went wrong? So why did United not sort of? Why did they not get?
I think it's just a good performance by Leeds. They just didn't let us through. Simple as that. Their defense was rock solid. No, their defense were the best part of this game. Let's be honest. For them, for us, I think it's just. I think for us, Wan-Bissaka had a really good game. Luke Shaw, I don't think he had any bad mistakes, but it's really hard to say. I think it really tells us that, look, we do need a CDM in the summer. We do need someone like Pogba or Donny van de Beek in that team. When Bruno's getting outmarked like he was today, we need someone to help him out. So yeah, we do need a CDM. Look, McTominay or Fred, I don't know who anyone prefers. I mean, I prefer McTominay because of his leadership, his physicality, and other, strength.
He scored 7 goals this season, Fred.
Well, not just that, yeah, exactly.
But that's an element of why I'd prefer McTominay over Fred. And I believe McTominay can actually pass a 2-yard ball.
Today should have been a reality. But I'm not taking
it. The only thing that Fred truly brings compared to McTominay is tenacity. And I mean, let's be really honest. If it wasn't for tenacity, we would ship him off to to wherever we could. Because let's be honest, Fred's not a Man United player. Like not like that. I mean, like he's not a starter anymore. I physically cannot see it, and I don't care if people are saying, "But yeah, he had good performances and all that." Sure, he might have a good one-off performance, but that's not what we need at Manchester United. We need a player who's consistently good, who's consistently going to give us a 10 out of 10 rating, always going to push on the field, and always not going to make mistakes. Fred makes mistakes week in, week out, and if we don't change that, we're just going to accept the fact that, look, maybe second place is best for us if we have Fred in our team.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Craig saying, I'm not Liverpool. I'm just saying a unbiased.
I understand what he's saying. I understand,
I
but
do
like
really.
we're not sleeping on them. We're not.
Craig, who do you support? You're always in the comments. I don't know who you support. Who do you support? Let me know. I want to know. I want to know who
But
you
no,
support.
like, yeah, we won't talk about Liverpool. But like, we just said our points there. Just death.
No, you're dead right. We absolutely won't. What I've got is the stats from today's game. If I take the ticker down, it's just offsides. Who cares about offsides? But looking at that, like, holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, if this doesn't stay, like, we need some players to come in the summer. I don't know what does. Well, what like, I don't know whether. I mean, look,
I don't think anyone doesn't think we don't need players in the summer. To be fair, I think everyone's aware that we do.
No, I know that, but I think we do need we need an attacking player like a striker. I do believe who will be there to score. Like Cavani's right there for me. What I mean is like. I like Cavani because he can show up in the big moments. He can get us that goal, and and let's be honest, he's more skilled.
Craig supports Crystal Palace, buddy. Unfortunately,
unlucky.
That is that. Do you know? Big up to you for supporting.
I'm big up to bloody Crystal Palace for staying in the Premier League for so long. God forbid they should be gone years ago.
Fucking hell, I'll do.
I've someone who supports Crystal Palace too.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh no, I haven't got that banner still. It's okay. And he also says, Craig, big up the panel. By the way, big up to yourself, mate. Always in the comments. Massively do appreciate that as well. Yeah, Matt, what were you going to say?
I saw us like the Andre Silva. I don't know much about him, like, but
the Frankfurt player.
Yeah,
I think he'll be good. I personally think he'll be good because the way he plays.
I don't think it's a priority for you.
It's not a priority, but it should be. We need someone to help out Greenwood, and I don't think. Hugo, with all the respect to him, I do think he's a very talented player. I just don't think he's ready for the first team.
What I would do is I would be like telling Cavani, look, lockdown's going to be lifted, all of that. Stay for another year. It's only another year. You'll be able to chill with the boys.
Luke says stay away from Andrew Silva. I thought he'd be all right. He's not that great. I mean, he's got the second highest goals in the Bundesliga, doesn't he?
Why don't we just give Charlie Mccann a chance? He's been bagging them in.
Wait, he's literally 17 years old. I swear.
Greenwood was 17 when he was first introduced to the first team.
Yeah, but
it's a Man United way.
If we bring in someone, right?
I sort of hear what Matt's saying though, because if I was United,
I do as well. Yeah, but why would you? Right?
If I was United, let me explain my reasoning first.
Okay.
If I'm United, right, I go get Declan Rice, I go get Sanchez. I go get Varane, right? Then I just promote Hugo to be a backup striker. Mason can lead the line. Worst case scenario, Bruno could play a false nine. Rashford could go up top, for example. Just do that. That's what I'd do.
I mean, what I would do, right?
We've got Joe Glazer in the do you want me to invest money into this club? They can't even beat Leeds now. I think I'll keep giving you Buccaneers financial leftovers. At least they can guarantee.
That's funny. To be fair, whoever that is, fair play to you. Whoever
big up to Joel Glazer in the chat. I've watched Andre Silva a lot, and I feel like he'd struggle in the Prem. No, I hear that. Charlie Mccann is 19.
Wait, are we talking about the same player? No, wait.
I don't think we are. I think I would rate. I would go again.
Hold on, Charlie. Oh, yes. I think maybe, yeah. I was thinking about the under 18 lad who joined Charlie McNeil. Yeah, sorry, I was talking about him.
I love Charlie McNeil. You can already tell that kid's got 10 times shithousery than any other player.
He's literally got like Jose shithousery all.
He joined from City, didn't he?
And when he played City, he literally kissed our badge right.
You paid 1.5 million. But he kissed the badge when he played.
Was he not forced to apologise for saying that he wanted to beat Liverpool?
Yeah, but it was. I think it was the way he said it. It was.
Oh, right.
Potato. He's just showing his football.
But you can already tell that he's got the passion and the shithousery. The way
he does have talent. He does have talent.
Yeah, he's got bags full of talent.
Like 600 goals I think he'll score like 600.
Yeah, he got 500 at City. Literally left him and was like to United, yeah, let's go, boys.
if I was United, I'll promote him up to the under 21s next season.
Oh, definitely, 100%, 100%. He should go to under 20. I'd even argue go to under 23s. I'd even argue.
21s, 23s are the same thing nowadays, isn't it?
Well, no, I say under 21s. Bring him up to under 21s. Put Charlie Mccann in the under 23s. Joe Hugo up to the senior squad. But what I will say about this, bringing someone, if we bring in someone like Cavani, who's quite old but still has a bit of.
I agree with Luke.
Yeah, I know. I personally think keep Cavani. If we don't keep Cavani,
If
bring
Cavani
in
doesn't
someone
want to
like
stay,
Cavani. If Cavani doesn't want to stay, bring in someone who is like Cavani, who's got years of experience and
Who?
Zlatan, get Zlatan back.
Oh,
no, Zlatan will not join us back again. He wouldn't.
Zlatan's already signed a new AC Milan 1-year contract.
Messi.
Yeah, so we could.
Messi.
Okay, we're fancy booking, boys. Fancy booking. Imagine that line. James Sancho, Messi.
In all seriousness, who do you get in that's like Cavani? That's sort of.
I don't know, but you know what would be actually a great
Vardy.
Shout? It's really.
I wouldn't say Vardy. No.
Right. The thing with saying this frustrates me, really does, because I at least give names to who I would bring in.
Yeah,
if
no,
you're gonna say,
I have a name.
But if you're gonna say it needs to be someone like Cavani, sort of similar age, with the same qualities, you need to give a name. Who at the moment would you say is like Cavani that can have the impact like Cavani, that's got the same qualities that Mason can learn from?
There's not many Cavani's out there.
Yeah, he's not as old as Cavani, but he does bring in another bunch of qualities that Mason can take under, and I think we could get him for probably, I don't know how much we can get him for, but I was thinking like Ciro Immobile from Lazio.
Are you saying that because Luke's just put in the comments maybe
No way, no, legit, I did not. No, legit, I know exactly what I was saying. Luke,
you are an absolute dickhead.
No, legit, I did not. Nah, that's.
I'm pushing for a name for about 3 minutes. Luke chucks in a comment, and you're like, I think. Okay, can you tell me what quality? Luke, can you message me what qualities you think Immobile has? RJ, what qualities does Immobile have then?
He's a good goal scorer. He was like Serie A's top scorer last season. He got over 30 goals last season with the Lazio squad, who, let's be honest, is shit.
That's not okay. Goal scoring is a quality, but it's not technically a quality. So come on.
Would you take a Cardi?
No. Fuck no.
No. RJ, what's Immobile's qualities?
Look, I just think how he plays. If you watch him, he always has an impact in the game, and I think that's something like Cavani. I would love to see Immobile. Like I said, he'd be.
Yeah, but I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you
what he will get us more goals, and we can rely on him for like a few seasons.
Okay, so I've got the stuff.
I should hope so. He's a striker.
I've got the stuff from Luke. RJ, try and right. Think about playing. Have you ever played FM, RJ?
I've seen it done before, yes, but I've not physically played it.
Right. just try and name me a couple of qualities. Like what is playing style like? What's his playing style like?
I'll try and find a player that he resembles, right? No, legit. I'll try and find one.
RJ is in the mud.
No, let me try and find a player.
It's okay. A proper scout has messaged me. He says he's a good finisher, experienced, strong, will help younger players develop, can hold the ball well, links other players into play.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
Fuck off.
No, to be fair, no, legit, no. I was actually thinking Immobile, but the reason why I was thinking was because, like I said, he's over 30 years old. He's about 32 or 31 at the moment.
You thought of him because Luke chucked it in the comments.
No, I did not. I swear to God, I did not, Luke. Luke, I'll tell you now. I'll give you credit.
This is as bad as when he cheats.
No. If I had my camera, I have a reason why, because I'm doing stuff in the background.
I can't comment on Immobile because I don't want.
Neither can I.
Like I said, I've seen a good bit of him, but like I said, I do think, like I said, he's 31 years, right? He's 31 years right now. He's represented Italy a long time as well, so a good experience overall. So
I agree with that. To be fair,
Raul Jimenez, I don't know because
we just see what he's like after his injury.
Yeah, we don't know how he's like after that head injury.
Velbusran saying Dusan Flahovic.
Ivan Toney.
Tony would actually be interesting, but Tony's like a youngster, isn't he?
6'2" striker with 17 goals, 3 assists from Serbia.
Ivan Toney's not overly young. He's like 20, 25.
Yeah, but we don't need that if we're bringing.
I know, but it'd be like a short-term solution because he is a really good goal scorer in the championship.
No, see, I don't. There's a huge jump up from the championship.
Think people should not. I think he should go to someone like. He should go to Villa. No, him and Ollie Watkins next season. I
think a Villa-sized team mid-table. I think to put Ivan Toney into a top 4 is the most ridiculous.
Or even he actually could go to Chelsea.
Not to start. It's not to start. It's not.
You could go to Chelsea because Chelsea need a striker.
You might as well just chuck up one of your youth if you just come out.
Exactly.
You were saying not do that. You said you didn't want to do that. Then.
So
actually,
Things actually got a good comment. Hold on. Things got a good comment. Bring up Luke's comment. Third player.
Yeah. I thought you were looking at the comments, Archie.
No, once I saw his comment now.
What, me?
I think he'd actually be a good signing. Just
I have no idea who this lad is.
He's Borussia Mönchengladbach. He scored 2 goals against Real Madrid in the Champions League. And it was so funny because people actually didn't know who he was. And then he was just like, do you know me now?
I still don't.
No, actually, good.
Because I pack him on people.
I think is he, as Luke, look it up. Is he younger than Immobile? If he is, then I don't think we should get him. Because I swear he's doing well with.
He is younger. He's younger.
Elvis Rand saying he's a 21-year-old as well. He has time to develop. If you're on about, let me check. If he's on, I wouldn't do it.
This is more of transfer talk than a fucking Manchester United Leeds game.
Well,
there's nothing to talk about.
He's like 28. Exactly, yeah.
To be fair, the game was utter trash. No, Ivan Toney is 25 years old, but I just don't think
that's not even prime yet. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't think getting someone from a championship to expect him to come in at United and do it.
I don't know what Daniel did.
I mean, yeah, but look,
he ain't good enough.
Compared to obviously when he joins United, he'll have a lot better players. Get away with Higuain. I'm sorry, that's bad.
If you're looking for an older guy, to come in and do bits and bobs here and there, why don't you just go get Danny Ings?
Nah, I was thinking more like Ronaldo, to be fair, because
Danny Ings would cost too much.
RJ, you get over this Ronaldo shit because every time you go back to where you've previously been and whipped it up, it never works. That is a shout.
But Ronaldo is one of a kind.
No, he fucking isn't.
How about Ben Yedder?
RJ,
no. That'd be broken on FIFA, to be fair. Actually, that's a shout, but.
He's
been playing in the French league. He's been playing in the French league. So how can we tell
Mbappe? Do you want Mbappe?
No, but Mbappe is like fucking 20. Benzema. He won't leave. Benzema will not leave.
Think logically, right? Think logically.
Actually, you know who we could get?
Think logically. Danny Ings has done it in the Prem.
Yeah.
You know he can do it in the Prem. He won't have to readjust to the Premier League. He'll happy to do bits and bobs here and there, sort of through the season. So I would possibly go for a Danny Ings. I was trying making an interesting comment though. Even Memphis
Depay won't join us again. He won't rejoin us.
On a free this summer. Yeah, I think he might join if it was Ollie.
I know. I think he joined Barcelona.
Is he United fan?
He was, yeah, but didn't he have to leave? He left us because
we sold him. We've got a buyback clause on him and everything.
That's true. But so is that. We will buy back on him.
Yeah, but I don't think you should get Zaha. I would say Memphis Depay is a good shout because I think.
I actually thought of one, and I hopefully fucking Ping doesn't say it. I actually think if we actually get Olivier Giroud, now hear me out. He's he won the World Cup with France. He's a World Cup starter, right? He starts for France. He helps everyone get better. I'm just telling you.
I wouldn't.
And he's on the go. He's on the go from Chelsea. He's on the go.
Doesn't fit Ollie's system.
Oh well, neither did loads of players, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's why they don't play for United, you goon. Did you just say when Ollie likes his front three to be physical, runners, quick, blah blah blah? You think?
Yeah, but what's Cavani then? What's Cavani then?
Cavani's got more pace on him. Cavani's got more pace on him than Olivier Giroud.
Just get Sanchez back. Obviously. Alexis Sanchez back.
No, please, no. Please. I'm sorry. What does he bring? Like,
RJ, can you make me a promise?
Go on.
Never be a technical director for any football club.
Don't worry. I'll start my first job in like 2 years, right? That's what I'll tell you. I'll be Salford's. Gary never bring me up.
I fear for whatever team you take that opportunity.
We're talking about strikers here, but I don't want to overspend on a striker. I don't want it to be the majority of our transfer budget. I want Declan Rice, and I want a centre back.
Okay. So who would you want, Matthew? Who would you want? I would need a free or a cheap one. I don't know who's available, but I would need a free or a cheap one. I'm gonna look up some people who are free. Morelos. No, I'm sorry. I don't want Morelos. No offense to him. I don't think he's.
Yeah. Let's get a Galley. Get a Galley.
No, this is not the foundation again.
He was World Cup star. That was 3 years ago. Alfredo
I love how we just haven't talked about Martial. I love how we forgot about him. I love how we forgot about Martial.
Internationally and in the European competitions, he is 25 years old. I was 24 years old.
Martial's off in this. He's off in this.
We forgot about Martial.
Well, no, I haven't forgotten about Martial at all. He's not a striker.
And he's
a left inside. It's a left inside forward. I won't hear it.
I guess, yeah, but
Tottenham are playing fucking awful here, by the way.
Luke's saying get a guero.
I mean, Carlos Tevez, not Carlos. No. Fucking Tevez.
It is a shout. It is a shout. But before we, I don't think we're going to agree on a striker. I don't think. But I do want to look at
Hulk from China. We'll tell them, look, we'll feed you all the fucking steroids you want.
So here is the league table. Before we do wrap up, City are now 10 points ahead of Manchester United. City need 2 more wins to win the title. United, they look very comfortable in second, to be fair. Very comfortably within the top 4. Is this a successful season for United?
Yes.
If we win the Europa League, yes.
I don't know. No, I think
if we get kicked out of the semi-final again, it's just what's the difference between second and third? Get nothing.
No. What there is, we've literally shortened the gap with City, right? Mm-hmm. We've improved many players like Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, even Harry Maguire. Actually, he's not looking. He's had his bad moments this season, but he's looking a bit better, right? All we need now is someone who can help him out, and I don't think Lindelof is that person. Greenwood's getting back to normal. Obviously, at the start he had a bad season. Now he's getting back to it. And we could. Rashford, I think, just next season. He will be missing some games, obviously, with that surgery.
I'm talking about this season. Is this a successful season?
That's what I'm saying. But I think yes, just because of the development of players and the fact that it's a good season to build off on.
What about you, Matt? Do you think this is a successful season?
Definitely improvement. We can't say second is a success when we're the most successful team in England. Unless we win a trophy to go along with it, we can't just say, I guess, it's a success. It's a good season. It's a good season.
Is it? Yeah, but judging by success, are you judging it on old school United or are you judging it on recent United? Because recent United haven't finished second in the league since Jose, but that was a fluke in my opinion.
Yes, if we finish second, the little project that we're working on is still going.
It's also the gap between first and second is a lot closer than what it was.
Let me ask you: would you rather finish second without a trophy or fourth with a trophy?
Well, no, we're not. But we're not talking about a trophy.
But Poch is a trophy. So you say Poch is a bad manager?
We'll talk about trophies when we do the Europa League streams, right? That's when we talk about a trophy, because that's the trophy you can win. We're talking the league.
Okay. Right. It's a good season, but it's not a successful one.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
A comment here from Luke saying, once my there we go. I actually think Aguero is a perfect shout, to be honest.
Will he join us?
On a free seasoned veteran, winning mentality won't have to be a starter and can help Mason. It also depends on if Aguero wants to move that far away from his home in Manchester.
He also caused one of the most heartbreaking moments in our history. I don't want him at the club.
I mean,
maybe he could reverse that heartbreak onto City next.
He can't even score anyway. He scored 2 goals.
Yeah, but could you imagine?
I saw he's been more active on Twitch than he is on the pitch.
Oh yeah, but
he's had his injuries. I think if he can go to someone like Barcelona, link up with Messi, have a bit of fun.
He's had an awful lot of injuries, but is he not someone you'd want Mason Greenwood learning from? One of the most successful strikers in the Premier League history.
But if you're talking about that, you might as well fucking bring Ronaldo back then at this rate.
Stop saying Ronaldo.
RJ, I'm going to ban you. RJ, I'm going to ban you from Let's Talk Premier League if you mention Ronaldo one more time.
Okay. Just saying 5 Ballon d'Ors, right?
Yes, but that's not the Ronaldo it is now. And it is always a fact that you do not go back to where you were good at, because it ruins your career.
Where are Juventus in the league now? Juventus are
trying to ruin Ronaldo.
Nate, can you actually just name one player that actually did not work out?
Bale. Actually, I can name you many.
Okay, go on.
Bale.
Okay, he was a golfer. Okay, but okay.
Yeah, but still, he ripped it up at Spurs. Hasn't come back and done that at all. There's got
Charlie Austin. Charlie Austin.
Yeah, Charlie Austin.
Come on. Look, I'll give an exception to Gareth Bale because he's actually a really, really talented player. But Charlie Austin, you're comparing that to Ronaldo.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter who the player. It doesn't. Charlie Austin had a really good season with QPR. He came back, and now look at him. That's what I mean.
But how many Ballon d'Ors? How many Ballon d'Ors?
RJ, it's not about Ballon d'Ors. It's about saying that you never go back to where you were, because Ronaldo ain't gonna be the same Ronaldo, right? He's just not.
We're bringing in.
Yeah, but RJ, you want to ruin his status, his legacy at United for a selfish one season.
He's struggling in Serie A. He's struggling in Serie A. Imagine.
No. The reason why he's struggling with Serie A is because Juventus right now are absolute dog. They are. He's meant to be the one carrying them. Their team is shite.
Yeah, but RJ,
carrying them.
He's not performing.
There's no way. How it's literally the Bruno Fernandes scenario at United.
RJ, when they played against Porto, they did jack shit. Ronaldo did nothing.
That team. No, he did do something. What? No, come on. He did.
Like what? Name me what.
He set up 2 assists. 2 assists for that young player. What was his name? I can't even remember.
The thing is, RJ, Ronaldo.
The one from Ukraine.
RJ, Ronaldo's really struggling. He's also 38 years old.
Yeah, old enough. We won't be signing him to a 10-year deal. It'll be a 1-year deal.
Well, no,
and he can go to somewhere else.
We're not signing him anyway.
Do you know how much his wages are gonna cost?
Say again?
His wages alone is something that won't happen. Right, look.
Yeah, fair.
He doesn't fit Ollie's signing. He's not. He's far too old.
You could argue Cavani didn't either, though.
Yeah,
but Cavani was a panic buy. That's clear as hell.
Ronaldo could do it for PR.
Cavani was one of the world's biggest panic buys. It's just turned out to be quite a good panic buy in all theory. I just don't think Ronaldo should go to United. It'll ruin his legacy.
Neither do I. I don't think he should either. But if we do it, I'll be buzzing. It'll be nostalgic.
RJ just wants to ruin his legacy. I don't want to.
I think you think we're talking about players. I think you think more sentimentally. I
just think this, right? I think if we're going to bring in someone who could help Greenwood become that player who we want, why not go for the player that pretty much put who literally became one of the best players at United. I understand, he's 38 years old, but his mentality is still there.
I hear
under someone like Bruno Fernandes, so under someone with like
But
Paul
RJ,
Pogba,
he's
all
not,
that.
right? He's not what you need, right? What
Right.
you need is someone.
Yeah,
that
but
can
what happens
come
if
in-
Cavani goes? What happens if Cavani goes? Cavani says,
see,
"Look, I want to go home." What? No, listen.
It's-
What happens?
I
Say it
would
doesn't-
genuinely-
say it
Cavani
doesn't.
says, "Ollie, look, Ollie, I'm sorry, man. I have to go home. I want to see my family. I want to go here. I want to go back to Boca." Right? What do United do? We can't. And let's say Greenwood.
Let me say that, like, you know the way, say Ronaldo comes on high wages and he underperforms, and then Bruno Fernandes is on like 150. Do y'all think that will irritate Bruno? That's what happened with Sanchez. Look, our wage bill is fucked now because of Sanchez. If we do that again, I don't see any coming back from it this time. Like, we've somehow came back from the Sanchez one. We've got De Gea, who's now the backup keeper on 350 grand a week or something stupid. We got Rashford on 350 grand a week, and that was all because of Sanchez underperforming. So if we get Ronaldo back and he underperforms when he's on like ridiculous wages, like
I'm just going to say this. Look, maybe it might work, maybe it might not. But I'm just saying it would definitely be a bigger improvement working with Bruno Fernandes than Aaron Ramsey. Like, come on,
it's far too much of a risk.
yeah.
You're going to have to pay him in excess of about £1 million a week, right? Ridiculous, right?
Plus bonuses and shit like
we'll
that.
see how it goes in the
His
summer.
wages alone are going to cost you about 60-70 million for a year.
Yeah.
Is that really worth it for what he could bring?
Anyway, let's move on.
I just think you're viewing this far too sentimentally.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but
I think you are.
No, just like you can't just judge Ronaldo on that Juve team, because that Juve team is the worst team.
That's all we can judge them on at the minute.
No, like, come on. Literally, who's the second best player on that team? Like, the ball is no longer the player that he is.
He's not the same
player. That Juve team is not the same team. Like, come on. I just feel bad for him, the fact that team is so bad. Pirlo's the manager who does not have pretty much any tactics in him. They're finishing in the Europa League this season.
No, they're not. You know? They're third. They're third.
Champions League. They'll get
Champions League. I swear they're...
No.
Yeah.
The thing is, Ronaldo is getting very old. He's not going to work out. I'm doing this to try and save his bloody legacy, because his legacy at United,
his legacy is already cemented. His already cemented.
Not if he comes back and royally fucks up, then people are going to view him.
It's actually a good race.
Well, no, because people are just going to view him.
Oh, what a save! What a save from Lloris there.
People will just view him differently. They'll think of the most recent Ronaldo, and it will really tarnish his legacy at United. I'm doing this to save you from having to see what would happen. It would be a disaster.
Hold on. This person says Isaac from Sussex. I swear he's like 22, isn't he?
Yeah, I would say Danny. I would say Danny Ings. That is who I'd go for. I'd go for someone like Danny.
I'll go with Mobile then. Okay.
I'll just say Danny Ings, someone who's already done it in the Prem, couple of years, bish bash bosh, done. Jobs are good, and move him on.
I would need to look into it a bit more to give you an answer, because I haven't really thought about a striker yet.
This is true. I think it's also not a priority, and you've got some really good in your youth. Greenwood maybe could do it next season, but let's see. But we're going to end it there. I'm shocked we managed to get a 0-0 stalemate to get 55 minutes out of that, which is
actually we did our job. That's exactly what we did. Don't see any Arsenal fans.
We'll be back at 9 p.m. for Hot Off the Press show. We're discussing the new Champions League and Europa League formats, which were announced, ironically, a day after the Super League. So it's got a bit hidden. So we're going to discuss that and look a little bit more into it. Got Charles coming on. We've got Andrew. We should have, hopefully we'll have Jeannie, maybe even Sauls if he's free, and some more possibly. So it will be a good show. We're going to have a little talk about what we think of it and give honest opinions on it. But before you go, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel with notifications on. Go check our Twitter out at Let's Talk EPL and our Instagram Let's Talk EPL _ RJ. Where can they find you?
Yeah, they can find me at Robotic Jaguar, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and everywhere else. I'll be streaming very soon as well on YouTube as well. So yeah, make sure you check that out. And yeah, do subscribe to this channel, lads. Let's get to 250. Hopefully by the end of the month we can get it done. I'd say. So yeah.
Yeah, that would be absolutely buzzing. And Matt, where can they find you, mate?
Just MSC6921 on Twitter.
Buzzing. And you can find me at Nile _PAFC, chatting some shit normally. Big thanks to everyone watching. As I said, hot off the press show at 9 p.m. talking about the new Champions League format. Velvet Swan saying John Henry just showed up at my house. You enjoy that one, mate. You enjoy that one. A big thanks to everyone watching. We'll see you at 9 p.m. And until then,